Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this morning's broadcast of IHSAA Regional Basketball on the IHSAA Champions Network and Hamilton County Television, presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. We'd also like to thank our great sponsors, Logan Street Signs and Banners.
That are cherished by all of us as Americans. The freedom of speech, the freedom of religion, the freedom from want, and the freedom from fear. At this time, we ask that you please.
We're going to pause for the Star Spangled Banner here.
To honor both our state of Indiana and our great nation with Back Home Again in Indiana, followed by our national anthem as sung by Logansport High School sophomore Miss Sophia Rosie. Back home again in Indiana, and it seems that I can see the gleaming candlelight still shining through the sycamores for me. The new morning sends all its fragrance from the fields I used to roam. When I dream about the Wabash, then I long for my Indiana.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That was Logansport High School sophomore Sophia Rossi with our national anthem. We're just a few moments away from basketball here, which is brought to you today by Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophies, Community Health, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, and Smith's Jewelers. We'd like to welcome you to the IHSAA Champions Network and Hamilton County Television, presenting the Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance State Basketball Tournament. My name is Brad Silbert alongside Perry Williams. Perry, we got two great games coming up here today from the Berry Bowl.
Absolutely, and you know the one thing about it is for sure this is going to be a good one. It's pretty well a toss-up here.
Yes,
this
it
could
is.
go either way. Both teams got two great players. With Zionsville Eagles, it's Isaiah Thompson, and for Fort Wayne Legends, it's Keon Brooks. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. We'll go through the keys right after the introduction.
Yeah, let's turn things over to Greg Dominic, the public address announcer here at Logansport High School.
First, for the visiting legends of Fort Wayne Northside High School. Number 3, Jalen Causey. Number 5, Jordan Moore. Number 10, Mike Scott. 14, Jalen Lockett. 21, Andrew Croft. And 23, Coleon Davis. The non-starters for the Zionsville Eagles. 1, Jake Ritter. 3, Mark Stemming. 4, Ben Widener. 20, Mark Scott. Check that, Mark Smith. 22, Anthony Scales. 30, Luke Mann, and 44, Gunnar Venata. The starting five for the red and white of NHS. At guard, he's a 6'3" senior. Number 1, Brandon Johnson. The other guard, a 6'3" senior. Number 4, Austin Boucher. At forward, a 6'5" junior, 0, Lucas Croft. At forward, a 6'6" senior, 11, Nate Carball. The other forward, a 6'8" junior, number 12, Keon Brooks. Head coach of the Fort Wayne Northside Legends, Mr. Shabazz Khalid. And now the starting five for the green and white of Zionsville High School. At guard, a 6' junior, number 11, Isaiah Thompson. At guard, a 6' senior, number 15, Riley Bertram. At forward, a 6'7" senior, 21, Will Elcott. The other forward, a 6'6" junior, number 24, Nathan Childress. Today's center for the Zionsville Eagles, he's a 6'8" junior, number 32.
There you have the starters, Perry, and we're just a couple moments away from the beginning of this game. What do each of these teams have to do to win this game today?
Well, I think the keys are going to be the two scoring leaders, both Brooks and Thompson from Zionsville. Brooks for North. I don't think you can stop Brooks, but I think you've got to contain him, and they've got to get him below that 23-point average, which is a tall order.
Well, Thompson is also averaging 23 points a game. So we got a lot of scoring power out there, and we are ready for regional basketball from the Berry Dome here on the campus of Logansport High School. Glad you could join us today for this big game. Brooks jumping off against Childress. The initial possession of the game goes to the Eagles. Isaiah Thompson inside, cannot get the shot off. There's Hogan Orbaugh. He gets the basket.
Orbaugh scores. Hogan Orbaugh.
Eagles come out in a 2-3 defense. There's Brooks. He's fouled on the play. That's going to give him 2 shots. Looks like that's probably going to go against number 20.
Zionsville foul number 24, Nathan Childress. First, team first. At the line with 2,
Keon Brooks to the line early. Brooks is a 60% free throw shooter. Gets the first. Second shot coming from Keon Brooks. It's up, and we're tied at 2-2. It's 7:23 here in the first quarter. Riley Bertram, will see a lot of him bringing the ball up the court today for Sean Busick's team. Alcock, Childress, back out to Bertram. Bertram to Thompson. Thompson and Brooks. Brooks manages to get the ball away from him. He drives. There is no shot, but the Eagles are going to pick up their second foul of the game, and that's going to go against number 11, Isaiah Thompson.
Zionsville foul is on number 11, Isaiah Thompson, his first, team number 2.
2 early fouls for Zionsville. Brooks takes a shot, misses. Rebounded by Childress. Thompson in control of the ball for the Eagles. Orbaugh out high. Orbaugh takes an 18-foot jumper, does not get the roll. The Eagles are going to pick up another foul there. That one is going to go on number 32, Hogan Orbaugh. That is his Well, excuse me, that's
Eagle
his first.
Foul, 32, Hogan Orbaugh, his first.
But the third foul in
team
a
third.
minute and a half of play here, Perry.
But you notice, Brad, all 3 fouls are trying to contain Brooks.
Yes. That is going to be a very, very tough assignment. Brendan Johnson, back out to Johnson. Intercepted by Riley Bertram. Bertram drives, dishes it off. Cannot get the shot off. It's blocked, but back under the net. Recovered by the I'm going to call them Redskins, or the Legends. My mistake. Lucas Croft loses that ball out of bounds. For many, many years, they were known as the Northside Legends. 6:06 remaining here in the first quarter, tied at 2-2 from the Berry Bowl regional basketball action on IHSAA TV and Hamilton County Television. Thanks for joining us today. Alcock out high. Bertram drives, puts the layup up, misses. Another rebound for Keon Brooks. He's there on both ends so far, Perry. Long three on the way. That one misses. That was Austin Boucher trying to make the three. He does not get it. Eagles quickly down the court. Bertram.
Oh, my gosh.
Another block.
What a block by Brooks.
By Brooks.
That's his second big block here in the ball game. And we're still 5:25 in the first quarter.
Thompson takes his first shot of the game. He misses. Another rebound by Keon Brooks. Lucas Croft. Back across to Boucher. Boucher looking to set up the offense. Jump shot from about 10 feet out by Lucas Croft. As you can tell by looking at your picture here, we're having a little bit of a hard time picking up the numbers in the Northside players.
Yeah, with that
black
and
uniforms with just the white out or the red outline. A little tough to pick them up, but we'll try to do our best. Bertram out high, thought about taking a three, but doesn't. Orbaugh back over to Childress. Childress sets the offense. Orbaugh. Thompson gets double teamed. He loses the ball out of bounds. And once again, who was there forcing that play but Keon Brooks?
Absolutely.
He started out like a house on fire, Perry.
Keep an eye, too, you fans, on Brandon Johnson, because he's doing a great job on Thompson of Zionsville, Isaiah Thompson. So
Call away from the action there. That's going to be another Zionsville foul. That's going to go on number 21, Will Elcock. So 4 fouls so far here. 4:17 remaining in the first quarter. 4-2 in favor of the Fort Wayne Northside Legends. Inbound to Johnson. Johnson looking for help, gets it back to Boucher. Drive. That's Croft. He's gonna score it. He's gonna pick up the possibility for the three-point play. Hogan Orbaugh has picked up his second foul with 4:05 remaining here in the first quarter. Perry, there's problems for fouls already for the Eagles.
absolutely.
In the lineup for Zionsville, number 3, Mark Stemme.
Mark Stemme comes off the bench to relieve Hogan Orbaugh. But they lose about 9 or 10 inches of height in there with Stemme versus Orbaugh. Croft puts it up. He gets it. He's got 5 points so far. 4:05 in the first quarter. 7-2 in favor of the Legends. Thompson with only 1 shot so far in this game. Cross court to Elcock. Elcock once again. Going to get the
count the bucket.
21, Will Elcock.
Elcock gets the bucket.
Count the foul on number 4, Austin Boucher.
That's going to go
His
against
first
Austin Boucher.
team
That's the first team foul of the half. So Elcock will have a chance for the three-point play here.
That time Zionsville drew Brooks out of the middle there, and they were able to get a pretty good shot.
Elcock misses his free throw.
3:41 left to go here in the first quarter. Fort Wayne 7, Zionsville 4.
Croft in the corner. That was Brendan Johnson for the three-point goal for the Legends.
See the matchup here with Johnson on Thompson. I mean, he's following him everywhere he goes.
He's doing a good job of sticking to him also. Elcock, Thompson. Thompson drives, puts the floater up, and gets it.
Thompson scores.
So Isaiah Thompson with his first 2 points of the game. It's 10-6 now in favor of the Legends. 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Regional basketball action. That one is going to go against the Eagles. Another foul on the Eagles.
No, it's on Johnson.
Correction, I'm sorry. That's on Brendan Johnson.
Illegal screen.
On an illegal screen.
Foul, number 1, Brandon Johnson. His first.
Thompson and Johnson. What a battle they got going there.
They do now.
Johnson was going to try to put it up, did not. Stemme over in the corner. Back to Elcock. Mark Stemme. Riley Bertram with a long three. He gets it. Nothing but net. Eagles needed that one, Perry. 10-9 now in favor of the Legends. 2:26 here in the first. Croft. Into Johnson. He traveled. I got that as the first turnover of the game.
I believe you're right.
And it comes against the Legends.
Thompson got the ball stolen. Yeah, it's
That's
first
right.
turnover.
First turnover for Fort Wayne. One apiece in the turnovers. 2:12, 10-9 in favor of the Legends. Mark Stemme setting up the offense for the Eagles. Bertram brings it down. Nice, easy layup. And Riley Bertram puts the Eagles up 11-10 here with 1:59 left to go. You're watching the IHSAA Champions Network presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
You know every word in your school's fight songs, but you can't remember your agent's last name. Let us know what you have and what you need. Find our local agents at IndianaFarmBureau.com.
We're back
Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
We're back to live action here. Riley Bertram drives.
Got the bucket.
He gets the bucket.
Holy cow, we wake up and all of a sudden here with 1:43 left, the Eagles are up 13-10.
Austin Boucher picks up his second. I thought we had a timeout call there, Terry. My mistake.
Okay.
That's going to put Riley Bertram at the line for the extra shot. Bertram is an 80% free throw shooter. Bertram lines it up. 1:43 here in the first, 13-10 in favor of Zionsville. Now 14-10. Bertram with 8 points already here in the first quarter alone. It looked like the Legends were just on a roll there, and all of a sudden the Eagles have just come alive. Here's a long three missed by Causey. That's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow is pointing toward the Legends.
Jump ball, possession, Fort Wayne North.
Amazing how this game has turned around so quickly. Brendan Johnson, Thompson on him. Croft. Keon Brooks about 5 feet beyond the three-point arc. Back to Causey. Causey. Brooks takes a three from the corner. Misses that off of the backboard. Legends get the rebound. Do not get the roll. Another putback. And that's Brandon Johnson. Good effort by Johnson there. Under a minute. Eagles 14, Legends 12.
Travel by Isaiah Thompson.
Isaiah Thompson turns the ball over for the second turnover. And the Legends will have a chance to either tie this or go ahead. if they hold for the last shot here, let's see what they'll do. 14-12 here in the first quarter. 35 seconds left. Three on the way.
Oh,
Just
my
not
gosh.
hit the bounce. Lucas Croft missed that one.
But it hit the rim long enough, 2 or 3 times before
Yeah.
it decided to pop out.
Riley Bertram setting up the offense for the Eagles. 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bertram drives, puts the floater up, misses, rebounded by the Legends. Long three on the way, in and out. So we're through one quarter of basketball. It's the Zionsville Eagles 14, the Fort Wayne Northside Legends 12. You're watching the IHSAA Champions Network, presented by Indiana Farm Bureau.
This is Oldview. And this is Now You.
Five wears his fire hat and coat in the rain.
Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent. And now you can stop knocking on.
Welcome back to the Berry Bowl. We've got 8 minutes in the books. Perry, this one has just kind of gone back and forth here, and at one point it looked like the Legends were going to kind of take control of this game, and the Eagles came, pardon the phrase, but screaming back.
You know, and that's very true because, you know, the one thing we saw here was, you know, I think Zionsville at the beginning of the game was worried too much about Keon Brooks,
Yes.
okay, and not enough about the game. When the transition was made with picking up the big boys picking up fouls from Zionsville, it made all the difference in the ball game.
Well, the other factor that hurt the Eagles here to begin with is they picked up 5 fouls early within 4 minutes of the beginning of this game, and they haven't picked up another one since, only 3 on the Legends. Eagles with the first possession, 3 on the way, once again in and out. That was Mark Stemme with the shot. He missed. Keon Brooks brings it down. Brooks to Croft. Croft to Johnson. Back out to Causey. Back to Johnson. Johnson thought about the 3, did not take it. Eagles in a kind of a floating 2-3 defense there.
What a
That
block.
nice, wow, beautiful block by Nathan Childress there. And we're going to have a blocking foul called on the Legends. And that one's going to go on number 3, Jalen Causey. So that'll be the
Northside
4th foul.
Number 3, Jalen Causey, his first team foul.
That was a case, Perry. It was probably a pretty good foul to take because the Eagles had a clear path right to the basket.
And with Thompson in control of the ball.
Yeah. Riley Bertram, Elcock, back to Bertram. Childress. Mark Stemme still in the game. Hogan Orbaugh on the bench with 2 fouls. That one's stolen by Keon Brooks.
Boom, baby.
Oh, wow.
The Legends.
You knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Some black and red thunder.
You could just see the look on his face. He's gonna put an exclamation point on that one. Bertram drives the basket, puts a layup up, misses. Recovered by the Legends. Brooks in the corner to Croft. Croft drives. He gets the roll. Lucas Croft picks up his 7th point of the game. Legends ahead 16-14, 6-11 here in the second quarter. Bertram thought about maybe taking a 3, does not. Back out to Alcock. Alcock drives.
Nice
puts the
play
layup in.
there.
Good move by Will Alcock for his 4th point.
For the Eagles, Will Alcock.
A lot of back and forth action. This is going to be a high-scoring game. We're all tied at 16-16, 5:47 in the first half.
Of course, the up-tempo basketball favors Northside.
Definitely.
Northside, I believe, has scored over 80 points 5 times this season, and the other 3 teams, I think, only have a total of 1 or 2. So
long 3. That one is good by Brendan Johnson.
From downtown Fort Wayne, Brendan Johnson.
So Johnson gives the Legends a 3-point lead over the Eagles at 5:15 in the first half.
Johnson's got 8 points.
Yes, he does.
And drawing the assignment of Isaiah Thompson,
Yeah.
too, doing a great job defensively.
2 of those goals are 3-pointers. Bertram trying to get out of trouble. He does. He had Causey on him. Elcock high. Under the basket to Bertram. He goes right under the basket. The jump shot by Orbaugh or Childress is no good. And the Legends come right back. 4:38 remaining in the second quarter. 3-point lead for the Legends over the Eagles. Another 3 on the way. That one misses. Finally rebounded by Isaiah Thompson. He takes the long 3. Wow, you talk about from downtown.
Yeah, Thompson's a good free throw shooter too.
I think they shot that one from Delphi, Perry.
I read an article. Coach Bussick said that Thompson's the only one that has the green light. That anytime when he comes to the volleyball line out there on the floor, he's good to go. So he was pushing that.
Yeah. Brendan Johnson picks up his second foul of the game on the offensive foul against the Legends. Too. Yes, that could be big. We're tied at 19, 4:05 on the clock here in the first half. Thompson drives all the way end to end and gets the layup. Wow.
To the hoop for 2.
Nothing fancy, but he just manages to, I don't know how to say it other than kind of sneak in there, weave his way in there and get the points. He's got 7 right now. Keon Brooks with only 4 points so far in this game. Another 3 from outside. That was a 2, I'm sorry.
Croft scores.
Lucas Croft. Thought that was going to be a 3, but then the arms did not go up. Thompson setting the offense. That one's tipped by the Legends, and I think we're going to have a foul called on Jalen Kuzi here. Yeah, that's going to be his second. Going to be the 6th team foul. So far in this quarter, Perry, the Eagles have not committed any fouls, and the Legends have committed 3, and they're at 6 right now. So,
well, we're tied up here, 21-21 here with 3:16 left to go in the second quarter.
Stemme. Anthony Scales off the bench. Good job of defense there by Keon Brooks on Scales. Childress. Back to Stemme. Shot by Thompson goes wide. Brooks had the ball for a moment, lost it. Recovered by the Legends. Lucas Croft resets the offense. In the corner to Causey. He's got it.
Timeout, Fort Wayne.
We're going to take a 30-second timeout, and here's a reminder, you're watching the IHSAA Champions Network presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
Logan Street Signs, celebrating over 25 years of Logan Street Signs and Banners, specializing in that last-minute signage and banners. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check them out on their website, loganstreetsigns.com.
Take a look at this replay on this great play here earlier here in the game.
This is with Keon Brooks here. Here it is.
Brooks gets the ball. You can just tell by his body language.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
So the Eagles use a timeout to reset everything. Legends ahead by 3 right now, 24-21, 2:30 left in the second quarter. Riley Bertram sets the offense for the Eagles. Bertram drives, puts it up, misses, but did get the foul call, and that one's going to go, if that goes on Brendan Johnson, that's number 3 on him.
That is 3 on him.
Northside foul, number 1, Brandon Johnson, his 3rd.
That is his 3rd. This will be a 2-shot foul for Bertram. Bertram made his first shot in the first half, in the first quarter rather. He's an 80% free throw shooter. First one is up, nothing but net for Riley Bertram.
At the line with 2 shots, 15, Riley Bertram. In the lineup for the Legends, number 11, Nate Carbaugh.
Nate Carbaugh comes back in for the Legends.
Johnson goes out with 3 personal fouls.
Bertram puts a second one up, nothing but net once again. And Bertram's in double figures. He's leading all scorers in the game with 10 points so far in this game. 2:10 remaining in the first half. Legends by 1 over the Eagles, 24-23. Tipped by Stemme. Legends get it back. Long 3 on the way. That is good.
3 from
Austin Boucher.
Fort Wayne. Number 4, Austin Boucher with the trifecta.
There, Isaiah Thompson comes right back down and scores.
Thompson.
We've got a whistle.
There's an injury. I can't see which player it was. I think he turned an ankle there. Is it Causey?
I believe it was, yes. Yeah, he's not out there on the floor, and they're
In the lineup,
still attending to him over on the side here, and we just can't see who the injured player is down there, but just by process of elimination, it's got to be Jalen Causey.
Yeah, it's Jalen Causey was the injured player there. Can't see because he did it right there in the corner.
Yeah, and we're totally blocked out in that corner. Legends ahead by 2, 136 in the half, 27-25. Nate Carbaugh, Croft with the jump shot, misses. Rebounded by Alcock into the hands of Isaiah Thompson. Thompson with 9 points in this game. Well, with Johnson out, that makes things interesting for Thompson. We'll have to see how well he does with Johnson on the bench. Carbaugh out to Boucher. Long 3 on the way. That one misses. Goes out of bounds, and the Eagles will have that ball. I thought the Eagles might have touched that, but apparently not. Not so.
I thought Beltran touched it there.
Shabazz Khalik was up there asking for the tip, did not get it. Of course, he was about 90 feet away from it, too.
Yeah.
The referees were right on top. They were in good position to watch that. Mark Stemme. Scales. Back to Bertram. Carbaugh doing a pretty good job on Thompson so far in place of Johnson. Stemme. 20 seconds left here in the first half. 2-point lead for the Legends. Bertram drives, puts it up, does not get the roll. Who's going to come up with the ball? It is the Legends, but there is a foul call.
I think it's going to be on 22.
Oh, it looks like they're calling it on number 11, Isaiah Thompson.
22.
Zionsville foul is on number 22, Anthony Scales, his first, team 6th.
6th team foul. I thought he called 11.
He did, but then he switched it to 22 real quick. You're
5
right, though.
seconds left. 3 on the way from Boucher. He misses. Eagles with the rebound. And that is the way the second quarter is going to end with a score. Fort Wayne Legends 27, Zionsville Eagles 25. You're watching the IHSAA Champions Network presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
This is Old U. And this is now you. Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, and now you can stop knocking on wood.
When medical care is needed, where will you turn? With Community's Connect to Care program, one call or click finds you the closest open appointment. Request a time yourself, or let us do it. From a primary care doctor or virtual visit, to a med check or community clinic at Walgreens. Just call or click. You can go right to our website or to me. Connect to Care from Community.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street.
We moved 22 years ago.
You're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore?
Exactly.
So what are you saying?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but on South 10th Street in Noblesville, Indiana.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
This is Old You. And this is Now You.
Clive wears his fire hat and coat in the rain.
Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent. And now you can stop knocking on wood.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Welcome back to the Berry Bowl, and welcome to today's broadcast of the IHSAA Champions Network on Hamilton County Television, presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. My name is Brad Silbert. Sitting alongside me is Perry Williams. And Perry, you know, we talked to a lot of people this week about this game, and most of them were saying it could be a really, really close, tight game. And after the Legends went out to a little bit of a lead there in the first quarter, the Eagles came back, took the lead. Now here at halftime, it's a 2-point game with the Legends over the Eagles. First half was quite a half.
You know, and the one thing, interesting thing is, and we talked about this before the ball game, Keon Brooks, the key for Fort Wayne North, even though they're leading right here 27-25, he only has 4 points. The leading scorer for Zionsville, Isaiah Thompson, has 9 points, okay, for the season. Leading scorers is Bertrand with 10 points for Zionsville, and for Croft is the leading scorer in this game for Fort Wayne North for 9. Brad, let's thank a few more of our sponsors here while we got some time. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provides you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out on their website at noblesvilletrophies.com.
You know, while we're talking about sponsors, Perry, don't just hope that you're covered in the event of an accident. Find agents in every Indiana county at infarmbureau.com. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
After one completed period, the Northwood
Well, Perry,
Community Health Network is Central Indiana's leader in providing health care services where and when patients need them. With any questions, you can contact them at Community Health at 317-355-7775 or on their website is ecommunity.com.
Perry, let's just talk a little bit about Brendan Johnson for Fort Wayne Northside. He is on the bench with 3 fouls. I would expect probably that Coach Kalik will probably put him in to start the third quarter, but his scoring is missed, obviously, at 8 points. But the big thing, as you were talking about, was how he had been on Isaiah Thompson. And after Johnson went out, Thompson started to score again. He only had 2 points in that first quarter, but picked up another 7 in the second quarter. So the effect is there.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I Brooks for Fort Wayne Northside only has 2 points, and he's averaging 23. They're not going to keep him held down for the entire game. So it'll be kind of interesting.
Southwood 44, North Vermilion.
Well, let's thank one more of our sponsors here.
Why don't we go ahead and do that?
Church Hidland Anthem, attorneys at law, from personal injury claims to complex business litigations to divorce cases. Church Hidland Anthem protects the rights of individuals, of businesses, schools, and government bodies all around Indiana, including Noblesville, Fishers, Maryville, and Tipton. You can contact them at their Noblesville office, 317-773-5320.
Statistically, we've got really a pretty even game here. Just 2-point difference here in the score. Turnovers are in favor of the Northside Legends at 5-4. And the one big surprise in this whole thing is, Perry, is Keon Brooks has been held to 4 points here in the first half. That's a monumental effort on the part of the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to see some adjustments made by Northside coaches here at halftime to try to get Brooks back in the flow of this game.
You're watching the IHSAA Champions Network presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
32, Danville 21.
This is old you. And this is now you. Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, and now you can stop knocking on wood.
Well, we're 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go and starting this second half of basketball, third quarter, and it's the Fort Wayne Northside Legends 27, the Zionsville Eagles 25.
I think, Perry, about the only thing that these teams have got to do different out here is I think the Legends have got to figure out a way to get that ball to Keon Brooks more and get him in the scoring column. Other than that, I don't see any major changes they need to make. Do you?
No, not at all. And we going in this ball game, and we talked about it on the way up here and also during the week that this is going to be a down to the wire basketball game.
Yes, it is. It's everything that it's been predicted to be. A beautiful setting here in the Berry Bowl. This is my first trip to the Berry Bowl, and I must tell you, I am thoroughly impressed. It is a very, very nice facility. Our compliments to the folks here at Logansport High School. They know how to put a tournament on. They've done a great job, very, very well organized, and couldn't make us feel more welcome. And it's just great to be here. And we are just about ready to go with second half action. The Legends will have the first possession of the half. We're at 27-25 in favor of the Legends to start the second half.
Northside ball to begin the third quarter here at the bowl.
Brandon Johnson back in the game, playing with 3 fouls, so we'll have to see how that affects his coverage on Thompson. Legends setting up the offense. Boucher. Johnson. 3 on the way from Boucher. He misses. Isaiah Thompson with the rebound. Eagles with a chance to tie or take the lead here. That 3 by Riley Bertram misses. Recovered. Bertram puts it back up. Gets the roll. Did you notice how he got right around Keon Brooks there?
Scores Riley Bertram.
Bertram picks up his 12th point of the half, or of the game.
Bertram is certainly playing like a young man that's a senior and doesn't want this to end yet.
Here comes Brooks with his first shot of the half. He misses. Riley Bertram trying to take it end to end. Gets it bounced out, but Hogan Orball's
that was a pass.
Yeah.
Scores Hogan Orball.
Well, statistically, let's call it a pass. That'll give him a break. 6:50 remaining here in the third quarter.
Give him the assist.
Eagles over the Legends, 29-22. Under the basket. That one misses. Rebounded by Will Alcock. And Isaiah Thompson brings it down. Thompson with a long 3. That's going to be an air ball. That may have been tipped. I don't know if Carball may have got a hand on that or not, but that missed by over a foot. Nice move inside there by the Eagles. That was Johnson. He misses. But then Thompson comes right back and gets the 2 points.
Bertram with the bucket.
Correction, that's Riley Bertram with the points.
Assist by Thompson.
They're so quick down there. 4-point lead for the Eagles over the Legends, 31-27. Under 6 minutes, that one went off of Keon Brooks. In looking at Brooks right now, he's looking a little bit frustrated.
Yeah, timeout here. And I think that's what Coach wants to talk about.
Calls a 30-second timeout. You're watching the IHSAA Champions Network, presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
Smith's Jewelers has been serving Hamilton County, including Noblesville, Fishers, Westfield, Carmel for over 65 years. Many jewelry stores have come and gone, yet Smith's remains. If one were to ask how and why, the answer would be our outstanding jewelry selection and customer service. Contact them at 317-773-3383 or check them out online at smithsonline.com.
You can just tell by the look on Keon Brooks' face as you look down at him that he is feeling some frustration in that the Eagles have figured out a way to keep him out of this game with only 4 points so far in the half.
And I think that was the timeout, why the timeout was called.
Good timeout called by Coach Kalik. Bertram setting the offense. Childress is on Thompson now, keeping Brendan Johnson away from him so he doesn't pick up that 4th foul. Bertram drives in.
Over the back.
That's going to be an over the back call. That one's going to go on Will Alcock. That's going to be his second. First team foul of the half. 5:38 here in the third quarter. Eagles with a 4-point lead over the Legends, 31-27. Got 2 more games coming up yet today. Got Carmel and Homestead coming up in about an hour and 20 minutes. And then we'll have the championship game tonight from the Berry Bowl. Brooks with the jump shot. He misses long. Rebounded by, well, let's see who's going to end up with it. Bertram ends up with it. Gets it to, that was Childress who got the score there.
That was a wild.
That was almost like a scrum. It was hard to tell who was going to come up with that. 6-point lead for the Eagles over the Legends. Legends drive, and Austin Boucher is going to go to the line for 2 shots. They're going to get Hogan Arbaugh on that one.
That's his third. Is that third?
His third. Yeah, that could be big. That'll take some size out of the lineup as Mark Stemme gets ready to come back in.
Poor, he got in foul trouble the first quarter.
Yes, he did.
Boucher with
they played without him.
Boucher has 2 free throws. He's an 82% free throw shooter. Stemme on the floor in place of Orbaugh. Well, I'm sure that Coach Busick wants to have him available for later in the game. Boucher gets 1 of 2, picks up his 4th point of the contest. Bertram back out high. Childress, Thompson. Childress once again. Correction, Alcock, I'm sorry. Stemme back to Alcock. Alcock drives, put the floater up there. Nice rebound there by Lucas Croft for the Legends. Keon Brooks takes it all the way down. That one is blocked, and there's going to be an offensive foul called. Keon Brooks just not able to get things working right for him today, Perry.
Yeah,
he's having a rough day. And I don't mean to be critical of the young man because I've seen him before this season, and he's a good ball player. Thompson brings the ball down. Nate Carbaugh drawing the assignment to guard him in this half. Turnaround jumper by Childress is no good. That one's rebounded by Brooks. 5-point lead for the Eagles. 3:53 here in the third quarter. Johnson brings it back out beyond the 3-point line. Boucher, Brooks, under the basket. That one's put up by Croft, and I believe that one's going to go on Will Alcock. If that is, it is on Alcock. That's going to be the third one on Alcock. So the Eagles getting in a little bit of foul trouble here.
Well, their 2 bigs have 3 fouls each.
Yeah. 2 shots for Croft. He gets the front end. 10 points for him now. Cuts the lead to a 4-point lead for the Eagles at 33-29. Croft with 1 more.
That's Johnson.
Correction, Johnson, my mistake. Johnson got both ends of that. He's got 10 points.
So with 3:32 left to go in the third quarter here, Zionsville Eagles 33, Fort Wayne Northside Legends 30.
Crowd thought that Childress might have walked on that one. Thompson. That ball is kicked. That'll be an out-of-bounds play for the Eagles. So far, Nate Carbaugh doing a pretty good job on guarding Isaiah Thompson in this half.
Yeah, he hasn't got a point this half.
There's one for Thompson. just when you say it, he lights it up for a 3. He's got 12 points now, and the Eagles have taken a 6-point lead, 36-30, with 3 minutes here in the third quarter. Brandon Johnson sets the offense all the way over to Croft. Back to Boucher. He takes a 3, and he gets that
one. From downtown Fort Wayne, number 4.
Austin Boucher cuts it to a 3-point lead at 2:34 here in the third. Thompson, Childress right on him. Thompson takes the jump shot. He makes that look easy. He just makes that look so easy, Perry. He just he does that fadeaway jumper. Wow, I'm impressed.
Bertram and Thompson both have 14 apiece for Zionsville.
In the corner. Back in the corner once again for a 3.
3 from downtown Fort Wayne.
That was Brandon Johnson.
Brandon Johnson with the trifecta.
Starting to heat up here a little bit, Brad.
He's got 13 right now, and the Eagle lead is down to 2 with 1:46 here in the third quarter. Mark Stemme in the corner. Thompson back in the corner for the Eagles once again. That one misses. Shot by Scales. Brooks with the rebound. He gets fouled by Bertram. Going to be the first foul of the game against Riley Bertram, the fourth in the half.
Eagle foul, 15.
Legends with only one foul so far this half. 1:33 here in the third quarter, 38-36 in favor of the Eagles. Under the basket, there's going to be another foul. That one's going to go on Nathan Childress, I believe. Yeah, Nathan Childress picks that up, so that is number 5 now on the Eagles. Eagles got to be a little careful here. They're going to get in some bad foul trouble here. Brooks turns, puts it up, blocked beautifully by Nathan Childress. And that's going to be Brandon Johnson who's going to pick that one up, and that is going to be his fourth. Let's see if that brings somebody off the bench. It does. That's going to bring Jason Causey back in. Well, Johnson made it through, all but the last minute and 20 seconds of the quarter here before he picked up number 4. 1:16 in the quarter. Bertram setting the offense. Scales back to Thompson for a 3. He misses short, rebounded by Brooks. Defensively, Brooks' numbers have been good. He just hasn't been able to score in this game. 3 on the way from the corner. That one's missed. Thompson with it. He zigs and zags, puts the layup in, and he gets it. I got Thompson with 16 points now, Perry. Under a minute. 40-36 in favor of the Eagles. Brooks. Long 3 on the way. He gets it. That is what the Legends need, and that's what Keon Brooks needed, too, to try to get himself back in this game. A 1-point lead for the Eagles.
Yeah, because that's his first basket here in the quarter.
20 seconds here in the third quarter. The 1-point lead, 40-39. Thompson seems to be content just to hold the ball. A little bit of token pressure there from Carbaugh. 5 seconds. Thompson starts to make his move. He drives, puts it up, does not get the roll. So at the end of 3 quarters of play, Zionsville Eagles 40, Legends 39. You're watching the IHSAA Champions Network presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
This is Old You. And this is Now You.
5 wears his fire hat and coat in the rain.
Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent. And now you can stop knocking on.
We're back at the Berry Bowl. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. 8 minutes remaining in this one. Perry, this game is everything and more of what we expected it to be.
Absolutely. It's been a great ball game here so far. And, I've said it at the start and at a half, and I'll say it here going into fourth quarter. It's exactly what we thought it was going to be. And, this tremendous crowd here, the atmosphere, regional time in Indiana, there's nothing better.
Yeah, starting to see a little bit more blue coming in here as we'll have 2 blue teams in the second game.
We'll
the
have Homestead
Spartans and the Carmel Greyhounds in the second game. Eagles will have the initial possession of the fourth quarter with a 1-point lead. Riley Bertram has just been absolutely tremendous today, as Isaiah Thompson has been. Long 3 from Mark Stemme. He misses. That one's rebounded by the Legends, Austin Butcher. Legends trying to set up the offense. Causey. 2-3 defense by the Eagles. Causey drives, takes it back out. In the corner. That one hits the back of the net, or the standards coming down, so that will go over to the Eagles. No turnovers in that third quarter, Perry.
Unbelievable. Good quality basketball here.
Thompson and Bertram with 16 and 14 points respectively, and Talk
There's
about
your turnover.
Yeah, there it is. We say the word and it happens.
And the ugly head pops up, right?
Causey sets the ball up in the corner to Brooks. Brooks tries to get under the basket. He's going to pick up the foul. That'll be a shooting foul. And that'll be on
Zionsville foul, 21.
Will Alcott. That is his fourth. And that could be big. Keon Brooks goes to the line for 2 shots. Made 2 earlier in the game in the first half. Misses the front end.
The lineup for the Eagles, 32.
But like you said, he's a 60% free throw shooter coming in this ball game, right?
Yeah. 7 points so far for Brooks on the day. Gets the second one to give him point number 8. Yeah, I thought when he got that big 3 there in the third quarter, I thought this is what he needs to just, propel him and get his shall we say, mojo working. Eagles trying to get things set up. Thompson back out to Bertram. Bertram drives. Good defense there by Boucher. That's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to go to the Legends.
Possession, Fort Wayne North Side.
Bertram just didn't want to give up that ball. He's a scrapper.
Absolutely, and he's a senior. He is definitely motivated in this ball game tonight.
We are tied at 40, 6:35 remaining in regulation. I'm going to say that from now on, Perry.
Yeah.
We could be looking at overtime in this game, the way this game has been.
Because Bertram comes in averaging only 10 points a game,
and he's already at 14, I believe.
Yeah.
Causey under the basket to Brooks. Brooks tries the reverse layup, gets the roll and draws the foul.
That may be a big break there for them and for Brooks because that pumps him up.
And that's going to go on Hogan Orbaugh.
Count the foul on the Eagles, 32. Hogan
That's
Orbaugh,
his fourth. So the Eagles have got 2 players with 4 fouls.
Could be a huge, huge factor here in this fourth
Brooks
quarter.
with the third point, and he gets his 4th free throw of the day. And all of a sudden, Keon Brooks has come alive. He's got 11 points here, of which 7 have come here in the second half. 4 already here in the third quarter.
We got 6 minutes to play here.
Thompson puts it up. He's fouled.
The Legends have taken the lead here. Fort Wayne Northside Legends 43, Zionsville Eagles 40, with 6 minutes left to go in this ball game.
Nate Carbaugh picks up the foul. Thompson is going to the line for 2 shots. Thompson gets the front end.
Back to the lineup, the Eagles 22.
17 points now for Isaiah Thompson. Orbaugh comes out. Anthony Scales comes in. So the Eagles have lost some size here. Isaiah Thompson gets the roll and gets his 18th point. 1 point game, 5:58 here. Legends ahead by 1, 43-42. Causey. Back to Causey. Boucher. Causey. Back to Boucher. Legends just looking to get the good shot. Inside, that one's tipped away, but Legends do recover. Back out to Boucher. He shoots. He misses. And who's there but Riley Bertram? And Jalen Causey stepped right in front of him to pick up the foul. Number 3 on Causey. Number 4 on the team. Eagles have already committed 6 common fouls here, so they'll be at the line from this point on. Only 4 for the Legends. 5:17, a 1 point lead for the Legends. Thompson, Bertram. Bertram puts the layup up, misses it. Taken down by Keon Brooks. Boucher into the corner, 3 on the way. That one's short. That one's recovered by the Eagles. Thompson comes down. He makes it look so easy, Perry.
He does.
Wow. I'm just amazed. 20 points now for him.
The one thing about it is Thompson and Brooks are both juniors.
Yeah. Under the basket. Eagles get a really, really easy goal there. Carbaugh gets his first 2 points of the game. And the Legends are now ahead by 1.
And we got 4:22 left to go in the game.
Brendan Johnson is checking in. He'll come back in. Thompson took the shot but got fouled, missed the shot, so they'll have an opportunity for 2 free throws. And that's going to go on Nate Carbaugh. He's going to pick up his third. 2 more attempts at the free throw line for Thompson, who averages 86.7 from the free throw line, Perry. That is very, very good.
Be interesting to see when Northside brings back in the game. Here he comes.
Yeah, I just said Johnson was out there on the ready to come back in. He'll be paying 4 fouls. Nobody else on Northside with 4, although you got 2 with 3, that being Causey and Carbaugh. But the Eagles have got 2 guys with 4, and Will Alcock and Harlan Arbaugh. And Isaiah Thompson gets gets both ends. You're watching the IHSAA Champions Network presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
Logan Street Signs, celebrating over 25 years. Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in that last-minute signage and banners. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check them out on LoganStreetSigns.com. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provides you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391. Check them out. NoblesvilleTrophies.com.
I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams here at the Berry Bowl. Zionsville Eagles with a 1-point lead, 4:18 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Perry, I'm running out of things to say about this game.
I mean, it's been a well-played game, back and forth, seesaw battle. You know, the one thing I think about it, though, it's definitely been to the advantage of Zionsville because Northside likes the up-paced game. So, you know, the Zionsville Eagles have done a pretty good job so far of keeping it to their pace.
Yeah, early it was it was kind of favoring Northside, but then, like you say, I believe you're absolutely correct that the Eagles have really slowed the pace of the game down. Johnson back on the floor playing with 4 fouls. Childress to Johnson. Boucher back on the side. 3 on the way. Missed. Isaiah Thompson with the rebound. How many rebounds has he got so far today, Thompson? 5, it looks like, doesn't it? Thompson setting up the offense for Sean Busick's Eagles. Will Alcock is back in there playing with 4 fouls. Stemmy. Isaiah Thompson. Thompson just content to hold the ball for a little bit, trying to get things set up right. Johnson came real close to picking up number 5 there. Riley Bertram. Thompson double teamed. Bertram in the corner. Down low. Childress with the shot. He missed, but there'll be a foul called on the Legends. I did not see who that foul was going on.
Foul is on 0.
Lucas Croft picks up the foul.
This will be Childers' first time at the line tonight.
He's a 57% free throw shooter. Gets the roll. That one kind of went bounce back and forth about 2 or 3 times, but Childress managed to get the roll. Picks up his 3rd point of the game. Second shot by Childress. That one's short. Lucas Croft there for the rebound. Brendan Johnson, Keon Brooks. Brooks is triple teamed, has no place to go. Finally gets the ball out to Boucher, and Boucher gets the points.
Well, we got us a tie game here, Brad. 47-47 with 2:32 left to go in the ball game.
Thompson. Bertram drives the baseline. Alcock. Childress back to Bertram. Bertram drives, puts it up, misses. Keon Brooks with a big rebound. Right about 2 minutes to go here in regulation, 47-47. Boucher and Johnson setting up the offense for the Legends. Johnson to Brooks. Brooks gets the basket and he kicks up the foul.
That's the ball for the Legends. Count the foul. Count the foul. 21.
Will Alcock picks up the foul. That will be his 5th, so Alcock's day is done, as well possibly as his season.
Number 12, Keon Brooks. He's at the line.
Brooks gets the field goal, gets the extra shot. Brooks is 4 for 5 from the free throw line so far,
which is really good. Like you said, coming in at a 60% free throw shooter.
I think we got that one backwards. He's a 73%er.
Oh, okay.
Brooks with the free throw, gets it. Worked his way up to 14 points, well below his season average.
But great players come alive at the end. And that's
Legends are up by 3. Here's Thompson, drives a fadeaway jumper, and Isaiah
great players
Thompson
come alive at the end, right?
And the Eagles have called a timeout. They're going to take a 30-second timeout. And while we're doing that, we're going to remind you, you're watching the IHSAA Champions Network, presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. You know every word of your school's fight song, but you can't remember your agent's last name. You know what you have and what you need. Let us find out what you have and what you need. Find a local agent at infarmbureau.com. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood. Perry, 1:21 left in this one. A 1-point lead for the Legends, 50-49. Possession arrow is in favor of the Eagles. Legends in the bonus. The Eagles will go into the bonus with the next Legend foul. So, you know, with the exception of the Eagles having the, being down by 1 and having the arrow on their possession, this thing couldn't get much closer.
Absolutely. This is a big series right here.
Let's see how the Legends, looks like they're wanting to get that into the hands of Brooks, but now it's out to Boucher. And he's got Johnson on the other side. Boucher and Stemme. Brooks gets it back to Johnson. Back to Brooks. This is when you would really expect Keon Brooks to come alive in the clutch. Eagles down by 1. So far the Legends seem to be content just to try to take some time off the clock. Boucher in the corner. Drives, puts it up, misses. And the Legends do recover in the corner. And the Northside Legends
full timeout.
A timeout. And that is going to be a full timeout. You're watching the IHSAA Champions Network, presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
Community Health Network. Community Health is Central Indiana's leader in providing health care services where and when patients need them. With any questions, you can contact Community Health at 317-355 7775. Or check them out on their website, ecommunity.com.
35.5 seconds remaining in regulation. A 1-point lead for the Legends. 50-49. The Legends have the ball. They almost turned it over under the basket there. In fact, that ball was, to coin a phrase, was almost up for grabs there for a couple seconds, Barry, and it was hard to tell who was going to come up with it, but we're 35.5 away from the end of regulation. A 1-point game. The Legends have the ball. Keon Brooks will inbound the ball for the Legends.
Let's see what comes out of this. Another timeout.
Legends call another timeout. Let's see what they're going to do here. They're going to do a 30-second timeout, so we'll
just hang right here.
We'll keep it right here. Interesting strategy, having Brooks inbound the ball, Perry. You would think that they would want to have somebody else inbound that and get it right into his hands.
Of course, they may have a play that, they get the ball in and then a give and go back to him where he can create a shot.
Well, Keon Brooks is the leading scorer for the Legends at 14 points right now. That's followed by Brendan Johnson, but Johnson has been playing most of this half with 4 fouls.
Yeah, the one thing about it, Brad, you got to realize Johnson's a senior. They've been here before. They were last year's state runner-ups.
Yes, they were.
Okay, so it's not unusual for a senior like this. I mean, and of course they took him off Isaiah Thompson. Okay, so it's made a lot of difference in giving him more playing time here in this second half.
And speaking of Isaiah Thompson, he's got 22 points. So you look at that move. You give up a little bit on the defense, gives them some more offense. Brooks goes to inbound the ball. He gets it in. Carbaugh, and he's fouled.
You're never going to win when you foul, when you try to get it like that, though. But they need the ball.
And that's going to go against the Eagles. That's going to go against Anthony Scales. That's going to be his second. It is a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Nate Carbaugh. Carbaugh is a 56% free throw shooter. Gets the first half.
At the line, shooting for one bonus, number 11.
Carbaugh gets his third point of the game. All 3 points have come here in the fourth quarter. Carbaugh with the second shot. That one's also good. So the Legends have extended their lead to a 3-point lead at 52-49, 30 seconds. Here comes Thompson. He's fouled. Almost got that shot, but he's going to get 2. That one's going to go against Nate Carbaugh. That's going to be his 4th. Even with Thompson scoring 22 points, both Johnson and Carbaugh have done a pretty good job defensively on him.
Absolutely. He's had to earn his shots.
Yeah, and he's right, knocking on his average of 23-plus points per game. First shot by Thompson is up. It's good.
So with 28 seconds left to go to the game, Fort Wayne Northside 52, Zionsville Eagles 50. The arrow's in the favor of Zionsville.
Second shot by Thompson is up. He gets it. He's got 24 points now. Brooks is double teamed. Manages to break it. Looking for help. There's a foul called. I think that's going to put Croft on the line. That one's going to go against.
That was a good foul because Carbaugh was wide open under the basket with nobody around him.
Yeah. Croft is going to go to the line. 77% free throw shooter. Gets the first. That's 11 points now for Carbaugh.
2-point lead. Fort Wayne Northside 53, Zionsville Eagles 51, a little over 20 ticks away from game being even over.
I meant Croft, I'm sorry. Croft with 13 points. That one turns over, and it goes over to the Legends. 3-point lead for the Legends, 54-51, 12.1 on the clock. Eagles need to foul or get this ball, get a turnover quickly. Finally, Mark Stemme catches up to Austin Boucher. And that is going to be the 10th team foul for the Eagles, so it'll be a 2-shot foul. Stemme gets his first. Not looking good right now for the Eagles, Perry.
Absolutely.
Boucher.
The call here at midcourt with Thomas and Brooks is an unusual call.
Yes, yeah.
Timeout, Zionsville. A full 60-second timeout.
Well, Brad, it's 55-51, 10.5 seconds. Zionsville calls a full timeout. What do you think coaches tell them in the...
Well, I think they're setting up two things, Perry. First of all, he's telling them, if he misses, let's do this. If he doesn't miss, we're going to do this. And obviously, there's only one way they can get a 4-point play, and that's on a foul on a 3-point shot. So you got to believe that that's what they're going to look for either way. And if they can draw the foul, maybe, just maybe, they can get this thing to overtime. But the other part of it is, if you're the Fort Wayne Northside Legends, you're sitting there and you're saying to yourself, hey, let them get the ball in. Now, the Eagles do have one timeout left, so they can stop the clock if they score instead of letting the clock run out. But it's not looking real promising right now for the Eagles with this 4-point lead by the Legends and 10.5 on the clock. And Boucher puts the second one up. He misses. Bertram brings it down. He puts the 3 up. No good. Back in the corner, Bertram once again misses the 3 at the clock. And the Fort Wayne Legends have won this game 55-51. So the Legends will advance to the 8 o'clock championship game tonight to face either the Carmel Greyhounds or the Homestead Spartans. Perry, quickly, your final thoughts on this game.
Well, it was a great game played by both teams, but we got another game to go here, Brad. We're going to the next ball game here at 12 noon.
Yeah, and that next game will start at 12 noon, so if you're tuning in expecting to see that here shortly, it will not start before 12 noon. On behalf of Perry Williams, I'm Brad Silbert thanking you for watching this morning's IHSAA Champions Network game between the Zionsville Eagles and the Fort Wayne North Legends on Hamilton County Television, presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophies, Community Health, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, and Smith's Jewelers. We will be back at approximately 11:50 with our pregame for the second game between Homestead and Carmel. On behalf of Perry Williams, this is Brad Silbert. Thank you for joining us on the IHSAA Champions Network and Hamilton County Television.